and welcome back to Cooking with Katie. I'm a registered dietitian with White Earth Public Health, and we're back cooking again with Heather in her house.
Hi, I'm Heather, a registered nurse with White Earth Public Health. We are again going to be making some healthy side dishes for the holidays.
Like last week, we will continue to keep some classic favorite dishes or ideas and ingredients in mind and try to take a healthy or a new twist with them.
So today we're going to be making a cranberry sweet potato casserole.
That sounds delicious. Let's get started.
All right, let's get started on our cranberry sweet potato casserole. The recipe calls for 2 15.5-ounce cans of sweet potatoes, drained and cut into 1/2-inch pieces. But instead, we went ahead and roasted 3 cups of diced sweet potatoes that we had peeled. Once we diced them up, we just tossed them in a little bit of oil and placed them on a greased baking sheet and roasted for about 20 minutes at 425 degrees. They just need to be soft because we're going to cook them again because the casserole will bake a bit longer once we put it together. Use what works for you.
Yes, great. If you want to toss those in, we can just get started. And then on top of our sweet potatoes, we are going to throw in 3/4 cup of roasted cranberries. And I did roast these up myself, so they're a little bit stickier. I'm going to fill a spoon. A little bit stickier. But to do that, I just used a bag of cranberries, fresh cranberries from the store, and then I went ahead and drizzled them with a little bit of olive oil and like 2 tablespoons of maple syrup or honey, and then you roast that for 400 degrees at 20 minutes. And then raisins. And now, same thing, if you're not crazy about some of these things, you can do more or less. And also, as you can see, this dish isn't making a huge lot. So if you need more sweet potatoes for a larger crowd, you can certainly do that as well. And then the last thing we're going to add in is 1 apple. I think we'll just do just to get a good portion, a little mixture of everything. And then we will just stir that up together quickly, and then we'll come back and make our sauce to put over top.
Now we'll make our seasoning for the sweet potato mixture. We have already a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of brown sugar.
And then we're going to do a 1/4 cup of maple syrup.
And it is pure maple syrup. I got it from Bill's Step.
Some good locally grown, locally harvested. What do you
Right. Yeah.
Oh, delicious. And then as she stirs that, then we're going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon.
All right. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg.
That one in the scoop. There we go.
And then we'll just mix this together and pour over our sweet potato mixture. If you don't have any maple syrup, you could add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar.
Or even you could do white sugar, but we kind of thought the brown sugar potato mixture was maybe a better flavor combination. So Heather's going to go ahead and stir that over our casserole. And then right before, she'll mix it up a little bit, and then I'm going to grab our the last thing to add in is you can either do a 1/2 cup of cranberry juice or apple juice. So we went with apple juice today.
Oh,
and now it's
the
ready.
ovens.
It's perfect timing. So now that is our oven preheated. It's preheated at 350 degrees. So we're going to stick this in the oven and cover it for 20 minutes. We'll probably stir it a couple times. And then after it's cooked for 15 minutes, we have some pecans to stir in. So we'll come in and do a little live look for you then. Okay, so our timer went off and it's cooked for 15 minutes. And now there it is. Look at that deliciousness going on. This looks great. And now we're just going to toss in a 1/2 cup of pecans. And any nuts will work with this. Walnuts would be a good choice too. And then we're just going to leave it like that. Put it back in, not going to cover it, and let it cook for another 5 minutes.
Our cranberry sweet potato casserole is done. Okay, I'm going to take it out. Oh, it looks and smells delicious.
Looks great. You want to show it to him, Heather? We're a little bit far away here. There you go. I agree, Heather. Look at that. You can see the nice deliciousness. Oh my goodness. Yum. What a great addition. This is a wonderful take on a classic sweet potato casserole dish. I love it. And look at all those fresh ingredients. So remember to check out whiteearth.com for today's recipes, along with more holiday side dishes.
Thanks
Thanks
for
for watching.
watching.
We'll see you next week.